Hi everyone, my name is Seana Momsen and I am back with a video on escorting. Would I ever escort? And my general thoughts and opinions around escorting, especially as a transgender woman. So, for starters, I've kind of always poked fun and made jokey videos and whatnot regarding escorting and whether I think, or not whether I think, whether I partake. And a lot of people, especially back in like 2021, early 2022, would always ask. I've received a comment about it just recently, so I thought I'd finally explain all. So with regards to whether I've done it or not, I have not. I have just only made fun at the situation because I think it's kind of funny. Not that anyone's livelihood or making of some sort of livelihood is funny. I'm pro sex work. I'm pro doing what you think is best for your life. I think I was just making fun of it because it's just such a glamorous life, in my opinion. There are obviously dark down things which has prevented me from doing it, and I'm not entirely sure if it's legal. I think it's legal. I think you just can't have a brothel in the UK, but yeah, I've never partook in getting paid for sex. I think it's great if you want to, especially in the porn industry. I'm just not there yet. I think there's a possibility of me joining porn in the future, like actual porn productions, because once I get what I want in terms of my physique, then I'd be unstoppable. But until then, I want to control what is seen, hence me making an OnlyFans page and stuff like that. I'm in control versus a production company that airs all, really. So again, I'm all for sex work, all for escorting, but there are some scary things out there, such as a trans woman like myself being exposed to insecure, fragile men with their fragile masculinity. They say they're all for going after someone that's trans, make the plans to do X, Y, and Z, and when it comes down to it, they freak out and basically attack said trans girl when they're in the middle of things. I believe Eleanor Neal did a video on a trans escort or someone. I think maybe it was an exchange of sorts, prostitution or whatever, and the guy at the time freaked out in the middle of it. I've heard another sort of story from a friend, I believe, that told a story of her friend or something where somebody just freaked out in the middle of it and was just like, I'm gonna beat you up. So it's very scary when it's under the guise of that kind of really, really down low kind of person, because they can freak out. Anyone can freak out in life, but I feel like the clientele that's for escorting is very, very secretive and very, very that kind of straight mask man where they're an entrepreneur, businessman, influential, money honey kind of guy. So they have a lot of secrets, a lot of layers to them, a lot of mystery and a lot of toxicity through societal, environmental norms. So they're just very on edge and anything can set them off, which has prevented me from ever doing paid sex work. Again, I'm not even sure about the legalities of it, but that's what's prevented me. If I was to go down that line of anything really, I would do porn versus escorting, because porn is 100% safe and porn stars are the most cleanest out there because they get regularly checked to have sex on camera. So it's a Russian roulette gamble to sleep around in person, to do whatever in person. So being sure of who you're sleeping with regards to if they're clean or not, if they're not a fucking vulnerable, toxic, fragile person that will beat you the fuck up. So yeah, it's a big gamble. You can make easy, quick money off of it, but it's a very, very gamble. Even as a cisgender woman, it's still a gamble because these men can become very, very possessive, very, very possessive, stalkerish, just very unpleasant. So I wouldn't recommend it for the faintest of hearts, and I wish everyone the best if they're going to partake in such things. I myself haven't and have not. I apologise if me joking about it has caused some sort of offence anywhere or confusion, but I just think it's just kind of satirical. And not that escorting is bad, but I think for me to dabble in it and mention it and talk about it, it's kind of funny on my part because I'm just quote unquote very glamorous, very of that kind of life, well, from the looks of things. So me poking fun at it is just purely for comedic purposes, and I know, if you know, you know, that I'm kind of angelic, as a shocker it might be, because I've never done any kind of porn or anything. I do OnlyFans, but that's just barely anything. So yeah, I've done camming and stuff, but again, I'm in the driver's seat. I've never collabed with anyone. I'm just very protective of what's out there, what content is there, what is shared and whatnot. I like being in the driver's seat, basically. So I hope that answers your questions about whether or not I'd partake in escorting. And I thank you for watching, and thank you for voting on what video I should do. If you want to be more involved in like potential video ideas and whatnot, and my personal life, yeah, go follow me on TikTok and whatever, but please follow me on Instagram, because I do polls on what videos to do, and this one won by a landslide because you are all dirty perverts. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I hope you stay tuned for more. Bye.